Ready?
Yep.
All right. Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Lance McHan, your local host, local real estate agent as well. Keller Williams, license number 01987449. My guest today is Drex Lee. He's a young entrepreneur and first generation immigrant, I guess would be the right word. No, your parents were immigrants.
My parents are immigrants. I'm not an immigrant.
First born American entrepreneur. So thank you for stopping in today.
Thank you for inviting me.
So tell me a little bit about your childhood, how you grew up. That way people kind of get an idea of where you were, because you're kind of like a rags to riches, so to speak.
I want to say riches, but I mean, well, rags to better rags. That's
there
way
you
to put
go.
it.
I love that. That's funny. So tell me a little bit about your childhood. Like,
Well, I mean, I feel like it's like the normal first generation experience, you know.
well, that's not normal to a lot of people. You know.
Right. So like, you know, born in Stockton, folks got over here. Dad came first, mom came second, and then I was born a year after, and then Stockton Danbury Hospital.
Oh, wow. Did they push you in school, like school, or?
Yeah, didn't work too well.
I know I'm having the same problem with my son. Right?
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, I guess with Asian parents, it's always about school and nothing else is but school. Everything else is secondary. You know what I mean? Going outside and play is not very important. It's not important at all. Whereas most parents are like, you know what, you have to go outside and play, or you're not
get out of my
kid.
hair.
Exactly. You gotta get the sunshine, whatever. I don't think that works. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it just makes us want to go outside even more.
Right.
Because I think they tried a different approach with my sister. She's like half my age. They're like, you should always go outside and play. My sister's like, nah, she stays in all day.
Well, it's kind of weird because like we used to be outside all the time, and now my kids are inside. I'm like, go outside.
Definitely.
They just don't want to go outside. They rather,
I mean, when we were kids, it was like we had to avoid the cars on the street.
Yeah.
Now when I drive down the street, there's like no kids to hit. There's no kids to avoid. It's like It's a different generation. But no, I get it. And growing up in Southside Stockton, we had like a studio apartment, and then we moved over across the street to like a
1 bedroom, 2 bedroom.
It was like I don't know. It's like a house, but we lived upstairs.
Okay.
It was like one of those.
Okay, like a duplex.
Yeah, in the south side.
Okay.
And then and then ended up moving up to north side. Parents worked the kitchens, and then.
Did you work with them as a kid? Did you?
Well, when they got their own business, I ended up working with them as a fourth grader. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It was us three, and mainly them two, but I was just there to kind of help out and
get yelled at.
Exactly, one of those, But yeah, and that's kind of how it was.
Okay, so then you took off and went to college.
Yeah.
Where'd you end up going?
Went to San Jose State.
Nice.
So,
what'd you study there?
I switched my major like 7 times, man. It was crazy. Not being able to figure out what I really wanted to do. Did engineering, then did like criminal justice. It's all across the board, and
you were all over the place.
Yeah, and then like I went to Delta first, and I ended up transferring as an economics major.
I like economics. That's pretty good, interesting.
No, I got boring after. I loved the macro, but then I was so bored of the micro.
Oh yeah, micros. Just like, man, killing me.
And I was like falling asleep, and I can't do this. So then I switched over to business, and then I was all right. Did you
graduate with a business degree?
Yeah, and I added on a film degree.
Okay.
So, I mean, when I switched my majors, that's when I was able to excel in school, because then that's when you like what you do, and then it becomes easy.
Mm-hmm.
When general ed is like you hate everything.
Yeah.
You're like taking all these geology and like, man, what am I studying this for?
So what made you get into film?
It's always been a hobby. So ever since I was like, well, in high school, I guess, we take a regular digital camera and just like try to make a music video with it.
Really?
Like a basic digital camera. It was horrible. But I mean, like
compared to what we have today. Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely. And it wasn't even a camcorder. It was just a digital camera. Just you can imagine those bulky digital cameras back in the day. It was crazy.
The frame rates, all that stuff was probably.
Man, it was like, I don't know. I wouldn't even show those. I wouldn't even watch those videos anymore. Yeah. It was so bad.
It's like watching an '80s movie.
Definitely, man. And then that's what got me to film. Like, you know what? I might as well have some fun in college, and just took the double major. So.
And so you're also a business owner.
Yeah,
you're multiple business owners. So what businesses do you own currently?
My main business is my film business, and that's what I started with like 9 years ago when I officially went full on with my film company, and I started doing music videos first, and then that's what I was doing a lot while I was in college.
Who'd you do music videos for? Any big names?
Well,
or a lot of underground.
We did a lot of everything. We did a music video back in 2012 or 13. We had Shiny Disco Balls with Scotty Boy. We hit #1 on Billboard dance charts. And then we did a few of them, but it took a while for us to get the right one to get to the #1 Billboard charts.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
And then we had a repeat in 2017 with another song, also #1 Billboard charts. But it only lasted a week. But it was still #1.
Hey, it's #1.
It was still number one.
It doesn't matter how long it lasted. You hit it.
Definitely. And then we got on
like you're the first one across the finish line.
Yeah.
So that's cool, man.
And we got on the, for multiple artists, we got on the Hot 100, and then the top 40s for like a lot of the subgenres and stuff like that. We did a music video for, remember the band Lit? Like they were really big in 2000.
Were they hip hop, rap?
No, they were alternative.
Okay.
They had my own worst enemy.
Okay, yeah.
You know that song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we did a music video with him like back in 2012, I believe, and it shot in Las Vegas, and that one flew to like number 36.
That's pretty good, man.
So I mean, we had a lot. So I kind of got out of the music video scene.
So what do you focus on right now as far as your videos?
Most of my stuff is all commercial work. Commercial work for like anybody. I don't know if you heard of Hennessy.
Never heard of Hennessy.
Yeah, so you'd be surprised.
Really?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. I'd be like, I've done a lot of work for like Stillhouse whiskey.
Okay.
And they're owned by G-Eazy.
Okay.
And then so we, in collaboration with that, we did a bunch of videos for him.
Okay.
And then
dang, that's pretty cool.
Asus Computers. Did a few stuff for them. Yeah, a lot of. I'm trying to think of Orange Theory Fitness.
Okay.
Did a lot of commercial work.
Commercial. Man. That's where the.
So it's hard for me to come up with.
No, I'm just kind of giving people an idea what.
Yeah.
What your background is.
Yeah, we did like
so
1,000 videos.
When you graduated with that degree, were you able to go out of college and to get a job immediately, or would that look like?
It was rough because that's like the idea, right? You go to college and you're like, all right, cool. Once I graduate, I'm gonna go get a job. I'm gonna go apply at all these companies and then
get a house, get a car, have a family.
Exactly. And then no, that didn't happen. Tried to though.
Not for the lack of effort, right?
Exactly. It was like a full-time job trying to apply to all these places like every day, every hour, for like 2 years.
And nothing.
Well, a few callbacks, but no, I didn't get any jobs.
Wow.
It was crazy, it was like $80K in debt, and it was just like barely holding on to like, I found a place. It was like at a trailer home, and it was like no one could speak English there, but I got a room there for like $300 a month.
So you're living in a trailer, just not knowing what.
It was crazy because every time the wind blew, I was like, man, this place is gonna fall over.
What nationality were they?
They were Vietnamese.
Okay.
They would sleep like at 5 p.m. The whole family. Had 3 kids, mom, dad.
They just go to bed?
They go to bed at 5 p.m. And then because then the dad wakes up like at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. and go to work at the post office.
Okay.
So, and the whole family just stays home. So, and I was I was doing a side job at the nightclubs at the time too. You know, I was still doing like all my side work, you know, side hustle. And then it was crazy. I was sneak in like at 3 a.m. at night, and an hour later,
the wall's like.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So when did you decide to hire yourself and become an entrepreneur?
Well, it wasn't necessarily like when I decided to hire myself, but it was more like being able to turn my side hobby into my full time. Where like it was picking up, and and I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna apply to any jobs no more.
You're just gonna focus.
I'm just gonna focus on this, and just go 100% with it.
Were you surprised at how well it took off?
Well, I wasn't surprised. The fact that I just realized that I knew what I was doing, and just building relationships along with it. That's not to say that I was making a lot of money with it, but I got really busy with it. As in, like, I built all these relationships where, like, I wouldn't make much, but I was doing a lot for them. And then a lot of these businesses, companies were in the beginning stage, not in the beginning stages, but in a part where they're about to explode stages.
Right.
And
they didn't have a big budget to spend $500,000 on a string of videos, so they needed somebody to. You needed I wouldn't quite call it a resume, but portfolio. You needed a portfolio, and they needed work, and you were like, hey, I need this. Let's work together. And
right. And it was good because we built all these relationships. It wasn't just like me walking in like, hey, let me do a video for you. But it was more like, getting to the topic of that. Like, oh, you do videos. I'm like, yeah. And then we would have a drink at the same time. And then, you know what I mean? Off to a good relationship. And then, they needed a boost. And then, I was their boost at the same time. At the time, I was making these contacts with all these artists and stuff like that, management companies. And then at the same time, I was like, yeah, I'll do your video for, $100.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, spend like a whole month, put it all together. You know what I mean? Yeah. A month for $100, that's like, I don't know, 10 cents an hour.
It's not even bad. I mean,
yeah, maybe less.
I mean, it's probably down to like, 3 cents an hour.
Right.
I do a little video editing, so I've been learning. I'm like, man, there's so much to it.
Yeah.
There's audio, there's color correction, there's graphics. It's just mind-blowing.
And then because of that, I was able to turn out a good portfolio for these artists, and then other artists would see, managers would see. That's how I got really big in the music video scene, where like, everybody wanted to hit me up for a music video in the Bay Area.
Because you were cheap.
Not that I was cheap.
I'm just busting.
Because I had to. Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah, but you were good. I mean, they saw the quality.
Exactly. So once, obviously, demand rises, costs go up, right? Like, okay, I can charge this much. And then same thing with the
start pushing the ceiling, and then you're like, okay.
The fortunate thing with the corporate is that these guys say, like, the Shoe Palace, right? I don't even heard of them. It's a shoe store at the mall.
Okay.
So I was with them when they were like at 10 stores.
Whoa, wow.
Now they're at like coast to coast 200. Nike's #1. You know what I mean?
Distributor.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
That's crazy.
So being able to help them grow, at the same time they were able to help me grow as well. They're the ones that got after doing all these videos for them. Nike's like, man, who's this guy? Because they would show them the videos. Right. So it's Adidas and like everyone else. They're like, man, who's this guy? Let's use them too. So that's how we were able to, I guess, grow together.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes that's the best relationships, man, because you guys know each other as you kind of, like you say, grow together, and then you're like,
right,
it's just hand in hand. You guys both do well together,
and that's a very fortunate thing. Like, and also I didn't put all my eggs in one basket. I was, man, I'm hoping this company really helps me blow, but I was hoping a lot of different small companies. A lot of them fizzled out, but I mean, like, also a lot of, like, I want to say the handful of them that grew, we really grew. Right. So,
And you had a hand in that, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so.
Created history. So, you took your film company, and then would you branch off to other personal businesses yourself? How?
It worked out because, so with my nightclub business,
What is your nightclub business?
So basically,
you have a nightclub, or do you?
No, I don't own a nightclub.
Damn.
I basically run a promotions business.
Okay.
Right. And before I want to say I was doing it for like since like 2012, 2013. So when I threw my first event, I started them as music video release parties.
Okay.
You know, and then I already had a following for my music videos. So every time I did my music videos, you know what I mean? Like, it would
do a release party and people would show up to the club.
Exactly. And then, you know, the owner is just like, man, you should just...
How'd you get 300 people here in 2 days?
Not even, man. Like, we would destroy it. Like, it would get it so crowded. And then, like, it just became a regular thing. And then people, back then when people would try to hit me up and be like, oh, man, let me get a picture with you. Now it's just like, man, what's up, man? I just have a drink. Because they would see me so often now, you know? And I'm just like, all right, cool, because I became like a fixture in like downtown San Jose, where like I was doing events like 3-4 times a week. If I'm not doing events, you know, or a club event, I'm doing a concert. You know what I mean? We threw a huge concert with like Tyga and like DJ Mustard, Problem. We had huge turnout. It was crazy, and all that with opening Superfish in Stockton, because I was really huge into the culinary scene. I started a company called Cali Plate. It's all about California food media, and then, you know, working with so much businesses like restaurants and stuff like that. And
what is
foodies.
Superfish?
It's basically a poke restaurant in Stockton, and then it serves natural tea. We don't use any syrups. I wanted to get into that because those are one of my 2 favorite foods. The poke and the milk tea.
You said something last night when we were talking that you said your health is your wealth.
Exactly, health is wealth, because, you know, I realized, you know what, I was drinking so much once, you know, back then. I was drinking a lot, because, you know, 3-4 events a week, you're like killing it, right?
Because everybody wants you to drink, and you kind of feel awkward if you don't have a drink in your hand.
I actually really like drinking back then. And it was just like, you know, I was getting too fucked up, and then, oh, I'm sorry. I was drinking way too much, and then like you know, then I realized, you know what, regardless of how much money I make, it doesn't matter if you're not healthy, right?
Right.
So I made like health, you know, a really big focus, because I used to work out a lot, and then like I would really just go for like the looks of it without really caring too much about the cardio.
Right.
So I thought it was really like, you know, healthy. Went to the doctor. I was just like, man, I can't wait for my A+ checkup. He was like, nah, man. Nah.
He was like, you got high cholesterol.
Yeah, he was
high
like,
blood pressure.
you gotta start. You run? I'm like, no.
He's like, what's cardio?
I was like, he's like, yeah,
check
you
out
run.
these guns.
Yeah,
man,
you know,
I don't need cardio.
It was crazy. I was like 125 pounds, and I was like pushing 250. You know, squatting, benching, everything like that. You know, overhead presses. It was like, I was like, man, I felt like I was strong. And then I was like, nah, you gotta start running. You gotta start working out your heart. He was like, you drink? I'm like, kinda. He's like, tell me the truth. I'm like, all right, yeah. I kind of black out like 3 times a week.
Oh, man.
And he was just like, oh, yeah, you gotta cut that. So, yeah, that's when I just cut down everything. And then, so when I go to clubs now, I still drink, but like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Very, very moderate than what I used to. I also don't recover the same.
I know, right?
You know,
that's the worst. Is even as you get older, like recovery.
Yeah.
So now what I do is like I get club soda with a lime, so it looks like I'm drinking a cocktail. I'm just drinking water.
Ah, smart. Well, man, I take charcoal pills now.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like ever since I crossed into my 30s, it's like my hangovers. I would get like 2 drinks and my hangovers are bad.
Oh wow.
You know, so I would take charcoal pills and it would save me.
Oh, I didn't know that would.
Yeah, because then that's what they do in like hospitals.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like if you over like drink,
they give you charcoal.
They give you charcoal and it just like flushes everything out. Or it absorbs all the toxins in your body. So.
I did not know that.
I mean, your poop is black, but it saves you from a hangover. You know what I mean?
So before you, because like even sometimes like you said, I could have 1 or 2 drinks and a couple hours later I'm like, man, I got a headache already. Man,
I got while I was in Mexico, dude. I had a drink and then I didn't even fall asleep yet. It was like 2 hours later, my head started banging.
A couple charcoal pills later and you're better. How long does it take to work? Or you just
No, you're supposed to take it before.
Oh.
Or before you fall asleep. But I haven't fallen asleep yet. It was like, you know, I was at a resort and I was just like drinking 1 drink. And it was just like, oh gosh, the worst like hangover ever. I didn't even fall asleep yet. It was just like, it's happening like right after I finished my drink.
Right. Those are the worst because you're like, I can't even go to sleep.
Yeah, because you're hurting so much.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I dread going to Vegas day parties.
So then you took the film business to the club business to Superfish, the poke place. And how's that? How's that? When did you open that up, and how's it doing?
Superfish, we opened about a year and 3 months ago, and we really taken a different approach to restaurants. You know, we really wanted to be like, I really wanted to be like community focused, like in terms of the artwork, bringing the music, having community vibes. You know, we had a bunch of different types of events. We had a weekly music night going on, but we still have lots of shows all the time. But it's not as weekly as it used to be. And you know, I keep all the food to you know, really, I try to make it as cheap as possible, and also as natural as possible. So all our stuff is healthy, all natural. And
Joe Mart's saying, "What's up?" What's up, Joe Mart?
So yeah, you know, and then that's how I wanted to be healthy, you know, a healthier Stockton, because, you know, after you work out, where's there to go in Stockton to eat? I mean, there's places to eat, but I mean, like, in terms of healthy, your options are very limited.
They are limited. I mean,
you know?
To me, you know, a poke place, Chipotle is, even the Chipotle is loaded with sodium, but that's all you got.
Yeah, that is all you got.
As far as cooked in front of you type food.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go to a higher end restaurant and get that quality, but when you get done, you don't want to go into a restaurant when you're all sweaty. You just want to go.
I mean, you just want to grab your food and go.
Yeah.
I mean, I get you can eat meal preps and stuff like that. That's cool. I mean,
but not everybody has. Everybody has the time to meal prep. They just don't make the choice.
Exactly.
Or you could buy your meal preps, but like you said, there is no quote unquote fast food place where you could just go get
fast casual, exactly.
Fast casual, and just just go grab something.
At our place, it's just like, you know, raw fish. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how much more healthy you can get than that. You know what I mean?
It's good. I took my son there a few weeks ago because Cheryl had told me about it.
Right.
I'm like, so I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, right.
Who doesn't love poke?
Mm-hmm. And you know, it's we're not a chain. You know what I mean? Like, we're not a franchise. It's literally just from the ground up.
Not a franchise yet.
If you just,
this guy's going places right here.
If you go there, you see like everything's all really community based. You saw the artwork and everything like that. It's all hand drawn and all hand painted.
Actually, I think I saw your brother there working on some video. Or
my brother.
Some guy was in there.
Oh, he was always in there working, doing things. You know, I'll leave my place open for people if they want to work on their music, work on whatever. It's always good. You know, that you can use my Wi-Fi. I just want to have that vibe where artists feel like they can come in and create. You know, because I'm an artist myself, so
there's that free space to go just be.
Exactly. And you know, with that the whole health vibe, that's how I kind of got into the fitness, because if I'm already into fitness, and then, you know, it's just being in that space, right? The health space. You just know like so many people that are also into it, and then being able to work with these companies at the same time. You know, being able to see like, man, this is a huge market.
It's $1 billion industry.
It's huge, and more, more. You know, because when we started with Orange, they were like about 300 locations.
Dang.
And now they're well over 1,000 worldwide. You know.
So you went from film to club to poke, and now you just recently opened a gym.
We like to call it fitness studio.
Fitness studio.
You know.
I like that.
We like to call it a fitness studio. Gyms are big box. You know what I mean. Fitness studios. You know, we want you to go in there and we'll define you. You know what I mean? We'll help mold you. You know, instead of going there and doing your own thing, you know, we'll help mold you. You know, and that's what it's for. Is where people, they go to the gym, they're like, what do I do?
Yeah.
You know, like there's people that know what they do,
right.
But there's a lot of people that.
A lot of people who go into the gym, they just want to get healthy, but they don't know how. All they know is that I need to join a gym.
Exactly.
They don't know the process.
They go and like do a few dumbbells, take a few selfies, and like, you know what, gym day, and then you know what I mean. And I'll tell them to do it again tomorrow. And then sometimes, I know those people that go to the gym like every day for 5 years, and you're still like, man, you still look the exact same.
Mm-hmm. and they, you know, they're there for 2 hours. They never break a sweat.
Yeah. So
what's different about your gym? Like,
well, it's like it's just guided. You know what I mean? Like there's lots of you know, group fitness studios around the country, even in Stockton itself. You know, the way but everywhere approaches it differently. You know, we're not CrossFit either. You know, we don't even have any weights in our studio.
Joe Mart was telling me that you have this row machine. Or?
Yeah, we have a water rower. I mean, you know, that's probably like the only machine we have.
He said it's pretty amazing what it does.
No, it is. It's you know, it's full body. You know what I'm saying? I'll say it this way: 10 minutes in our studio equals to like about 30 minutes on a treadmill.
Dang.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna have to come check it out.
And our class is only 45 minutes long, and then it's something where like anybody can do. And then we've been seeing amazing results with our members. We only had like a month results. So
well,
far.
you had some pretty amazing results in your first.
I did, because then, you know, I actually kind of let myself go building the place, because, you know, so stressed out, so busy, and then now, like, you know, it's done. I was able to go on a journey with my members.
Oh, how much weight did you lose?
I dropped 19 pounds in 3 weeks. Now I was 160. Then when I took that picture, I was down to 142, 141. Now I'm like hovering around 139.
Dang.
You know, but we're still like building muscle. We build lean muscle, and we cut out the fat. So and it's all body weight, you know,
exercise,
workouts. Yeah. And 45 minutes, you're in, you're out. You know, which works perfectly for a lot of people.
Yeah, not everybody's got a couple hours for the gym.
No, that's you know, a couple hours. You just probably spend in between like
well,
on
it's
your
really
phone.
an hour and a half, because you go home, you change, you get ready, go to the gym, then you gotta go home, eat, cook,
exactly,
all this stuff. So a 45-minute workout is perfect. If you hit it and quit it, commit 100% to that 45-minute workout, and you'll get results.
Exactly, and that's the whole point, that we have the coaches, right? That to make sure that you're accountable, to hold you accountable, to make sure you give your all for that 45 minutes. You know, because you can go to 45 minutes, but how hard are you gonna work? You know what I mean? And we, like I said, we've been having some like, you thought my results were cool. You know, like, man, there's so much other people's results. They were sending me pictures. I'm just like, man,
you need to put that on Facebook, man. It's like
incredible. I'm just like, wow. Like, I can't even believe it. I mean, I could, but I can't. You know, it's like one of those things where, like, you know you're gonna see good results, but
you could, like, man, you're committed. And when you see that, it's not always about the money.
Right, exactly.
It's not always about the money.
A lot of it is just really investing in yourself. Like, whether you go buy a new car so you can enjoy a ride, investing in good food so you can eat healthy. You know what I mean? This is really just investing in your body. And for $99 to, you know, to completely transform yourself in a month, that's, man, if people knew that, you know, $100 could take you that far. You know what I mean? Like,
you're like, what have I been waiting for?
Yeah, because then you could pay, like, you know, all the other gyms rates, $40, $50. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, like, if you know what you're doing, that's completely
fine. But you're not
getting
a personal trainer in that
right.
$44. That personal training's extra.
Exactly. And then it was at $25 to $50. That's cool. I mean, I don't knock them. You know what I mean? It's great, but that's why we were able to make it affordable by putting you in a group. You know what I'm saying? So that you kind of split the costs.
Right.
You know? So, and then we try to, because I come from a nightlife background, so we try to make it like a club in there. Wow. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, instead
trance music going or what?
We have like huge, like, no, we have like top 40, you know what I mean? Like a really good party music. So basically you go and you feel like you're about to party. We have the, you know, the club lights on, you know what I mean? The red lights.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You know, instead of, you know, and we're like the DJs, right? The coaches are like the DJs, right? We're hyping up the crowd. You know what I mean? And then instead of dancing, you're working out. You know what I mean? So you still feel like you're in a club, but you're burning calories doing different things. You're doing a workout, and, you know, we're there. We're the DJ. We're hyping you up, and you get up.
And I bet it feels good to see people's lives change. You know,
it's definitely crazy. You see them, like, because then on the first day, some people can't do anything. Like, I'm holding their hand.
Wow.
Through the whole process, right?
Come on, you can do it.
Like a month later, now it's like, bam, hitting like push-ups, hitting like.
You're like, who are you?
I remember at an Orange Theory, like, we would have some members that could never do a push-up, even after like 6 months.
Wow.
And, you know, I wasn't a coach there, but, you know, I was working with them. You know, I was doing the basic testimonials and everything like that, trying to figure out, you know, the best marketing push for them, right?
Okay.
And a lot of times the members would tell me like this or that, so I could figure out, okay, yeah, this is how we make it work. You know what I mean? Or not for them, but for the company.
For the company, right.
Right. So, you know, I was able to take a lot of insight and then put into our own studio.
Nice.
And then we found out what works, and then, you know, what we were doing, man,
killing it.
It's crazy working. You know, you guys, Joe Mart.
Yeah, I know. He was crying the other day. Literally, nah. He's gonna kick my butt.
It's crazy in there. Like, all we're doing is working out. You know what I mean? Like, we get you to build your stabilization muscle so you really just balance. You know what I mean? A lot of balance, a lot of movement, a lot of functional workout.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost is all about your form, building the foundation.
Form is so important. I see people grab weight that they should have no business touching and trying to do it. I'm like, you're gonna kill yourself.
We don't have pull-up bars. You know what I mean? Nothing in there. We have no judgment. Nothing. There's nothing intimidating about it. You know, you walk in there, you just see like a club, and you're ready to go dance. But instead, you're working out, and then it's like that goes around in the whole fitness thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, health as well. If people are willing to invest in it, and that's actually really cheap, $99.
Heck yeah!
If you were able to go every single day for $99, that's personal training every single day.
Oh, you can go every day for $99?
Yeah, unlimited.
Wow.
We're gonna open up our Saturdays and Sundays as soon as we get more members and more demand, because for some reason nobody wants to work out on weekends.
Because they work all week
to
cheat on Saturday and
Sunday. And we don't give out meal plans, or nutrition plans, but we give advice, right? I would never tell anyone go cold turkey, because that's really hard.
Oh man,
that's hard.
When I first met you last year, I was doing a competition.
Yeah.
And so I was at the chamber mixer, the one at the Hagen Museum where they have all the diversity mixer, and all that food in there was just killing me.
I bet. I ate a ton of little macarons. Whoever did dessert menu, I was like, macarons.
That was Chef Tobias. She makes some good pastries.
Man, that was really good. I was like, macarons here.
I know. And then Red Orchid was there, and I was looking at all that Filipino food. I was like, oh my gosh, I was dying.
Yeah.
It was a good time. So, I probably look different than I do now. My face is all sucked up.
Right.
But yeah, it's baby steps.
It is baby steps.
You can't go. Well, you can go cold turkey.
It's hard, and I feel like it shocks your body so much, and I don't think that's kind of healthy. I don't think that's healthy, right?
Yeah.
Like I like to say, I always tell members like, hey, you know what? Just slowly start it. Maybe when you go out to go eat, get chicken instead of like steak, or like get like switch up get more vegetables, or just start slowly getting to the point where like right now I can't even eat fat. Like if I get anything that's too fat, I'll get a headache.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? So you train your body to kind of get like eat healthy and become healthy, and it'll become the new normal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like, I don't know, eating crickets, right? Like you're not gonna eat a cricket. You're like, oh, that's gross. That's the same way I look at fat now. I'm just like, I can't touch it. You know what I mean?
But if you're on an island and that's
you have no choice. It might be a good protein. You know what I mean?
Them crickets are darn good.
It might be a good protein source, but yeah, man.
That's cool. So how do people find you, find out more about you? What's the best way for them to connect with Drex and all your businesses?
Yeah, the best way to connect with me is really just like Instagram or Facebook. It's just all my name.
Okay.
Facebook, Drex Lee.
What's the name of your gym?
Power 45 Fitness.
Power 45? And where is that located?
Off of Pershing and Robin Hood.
Oh, shoot, that's not too far from here.
No. That's pretty close, down the street, probably. Yeah, down the street. And then Superfish is on West and March.
West Shopping Center? The old Longs. Is it Longs that was there?
It was there. Now CVS.
Okay.
Since they bought them all up, yeah. So it's West and March. And in San Jose, if you guys are ever in town, I help run a Myth Nightclub every Saturday night.
Okay.
And
what if somebody wants to find you for some film work?
Oh, that's the easiest part. That's the easiest part. You just
That's your favorite.
You can just Google my name, and then you can see all the articles that people written and stuff like that, and links to my videos and stuff. So I have over 1,000 videos.
Wow.
That I've shot already. So they're probably all up somewhere. It might be.
Somebody's got them.
Somebody's got them. It's all up there somewhere.
Should curate them and put them all in one spot, like bam.
I had Vimeo deleted my account. I had over 1,000 videos on there, and Vimeo deleted my account. It's from like back then when I did like videos for like DJs and stuff, and then they had other people's music in there.
Oh.
So the copyright thing. You know what sucks too? I directed this one music video for like that was on VH1, and then it was like one of the dating shows. But then like yeah, so they took the rights to it, right? And then so it became copyrighted, and then Vimeo was like, "Hey, you can't put that as copyright." I know, but I directed it. That's a music video I directed. They're like, "Oh, you gotta get a approval from this label." I'm like, "How many hoops that I gotta hop through?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like I was
just to promote your own.
So it was crazy.
It's
yeah.
crazy.
So over 1,000 videos, you know, like 4 of them had like copyrighted songs, and then they're like, "Oh, 3 strikes are out," and they wouldn't let me get my account back. So I got 1 of the strikes taken off from the label. I was like, "Oh, yeah, he's cool," and then you know, but then like after that, they found another song, and it was like, okay. Fuck it.
Couldn't you do like put it all up on YouTube?
I can, but
taking the time.
Yeah, I have 1,000 videos, man. Like that's a lot. So you know, a lot of the videos I have on there now on my personal YouTube channel, just like my personal videos, like when I go on trips and stuff like that. And all the music videos are the artist just posts it now, so we don't compete for views, you know. So, you know, after directing music video, it's all theirs,
right?
You know, and for the corporate stuff. You know, the corporations have them. You know, I don't know if they post. They sometimes post them on YouTube, sometimes not. They usually use it for like their own social media and stuff like that to promote it, and they also show investors like, "Oh, this is what we got. This is how dope it was." You know, so
cool.
Yeah, man.
Well, thank you for stopping by, man.
Always a pleasure, man.
Look forward to doing some business with you.
Of course, let's do it.
Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and be kind to everyone out there, because you never know when somebody's going to change your life, but more importantly, you never know when they're going to change yours.
Yep.
Take care.